Just a minute. Hi, seekers. Welcome to No Madness Life. If you're new here, please subscribe. Hit the thumbs up button. And if you'd like to become a member, links in the description. How's everybody doing? God bless you all. What a wild ride that was, hey? Holy shit. Good day. Look at all the green. What are we? Today's the 29th. We got 2 days left. Well, 29, 30, 31, right? Yeah. 3 days left. I called her out in the comments and have been since blocked. Well, of course she's going to block you. You told her something she didn't want to hear. It says that's what everyone does who cannot have an intelligent conversation. You know, unless you know they're just never going to let up, then you just, wait. But yeah, Foodie is notorious. You worked yourself up to a migraine? God bless ya. Please don't give her your energy. That's all she wants. You know she don't care. We can't make her care. It's not in her soul, honey. She's not worth, no. Making you sick? No. No. Yeah, no. You have questions? You know, there's actually a lot of questions to be had. Like, okay, remember when she was sitting in the car and he was in the storage unit vet, right? Probably one of his scammer friends, right? Which is why he didn't want her to go in, right? Right, because it's a whole thing, right? She don't understand that. But people will do things for money. And even if it's costs them their integrity. No, Foodie will never admit she's wrong. She was in a state of, I want a kitten and I want it now. And I believe when she sat in that park, she watched that kitten, she watched that mama, and she could not stop herself from wanting that kitten. For real. We know how she works. If she wants a piece of chocolate cake, by God, she's getting a chocolate cake. She was a bit manic. Yeah, absolutely. No, the pregnant mom she stepped on was at that other beach, and that one was an orange kitten. That was an orange cat. But I think she had her eyes on that mom cat at that beach that was in the bushes with her babies. Absolutely. I really think she wanted to steal that kitten. Foodie, we don't take babies from their mamas. Okay, Foodie, we don't do that. We don't. Your channel will suffer, absolutely, because of your impulse control problems. It will. But that's on you, sweetheart. That's on you. No matter how many people you try to manipulate into believing it was the reaction channels. But we already knew we were going to get the backlash. We're used to it. She just kept lying and putting up excuses to keep that kitten. Oh, she was obsessed. She wanted that kitten. Absolutely. Now, we got to remember she's in Kuwait. She's not in Canada, right? She's in Kuwait. There are cats everywhere. And she thinks they're just there for the taking. She don't want a grown cat. She wants a kitten. I do believe she scouted out this mom. She knew exactly what the mom looked like. She knew exactly what she was doing. You know what I'm saying? And I think that she had no impulse control. I believe she took the cat because she really wanted it. I believe if Salah lived there his whole life, he knows he didn't want to bring the cat home. No. He said, where's its mom? Blah, blah, blah. Right? But then the money started coming in. And then he just went into a slot machine roll with his eyes. I do believe that. I also believe there's no vet open till 10 p.m. out of a storage unit. Call it a pharmacy, call it what you will. That's probably where he gets her meds. I'm just saying he took the cat in there in the crate. And I'm not looking at the chat right now because then I lose my thought process because I start reading. I always do. What? Anyway, and that's a friend of his of some sort. And I believe the reason he didn't want her to go in is because he didn't do anything with the cat. He didn't do anything with the cat. And then Salah comes out with all this made up shit, which is a joke, right? Because he wanted the money to keep rolling. I do believe that he had no plans on keeping the cat. Oh, we're going to watch everything that played after that, the aftermath. You want to do that? Well, let's start with the community post. And I'm going to get my speaker ready. There we go. They always need money. She will listen. Because I believe that if the money keeps dwindling, she will be no use to Salah. And I do believe in October, they were supposed to go somewhere together. And I believe that she is afraid that he won't want her to come back. Yeah, that wasn't a vet. That's some back alley bullshit. 10 p.m., really? Let me call a vet. Right? You mean your friend, right? And then he just clicked the lights on and unlocked the door for you guys. Right, okay. Yeah, I was born in the morning, but not this morning. Silly. I knew that vet shop couldn't be legit. Yeah, you think it was like a garage door got lifted. They probably do acrylic nails in the back. Now, in the death's door thing, that's Foodie being extra because any animal, if you've ever seen a rescue where they're at death's door, they're not clawing to get out of your arms. They're not chasing other cats around. That's just was her way to get her beezers on board, right? Because nobody was on board with this. Nobody takes a baby from its mama. That mama must have been just panicked looking for that baby, right? Even though it's seeing this big beach ball carrying her baby away crying. And that cat was clawing at her. It wanted to be let down. That's not a cat dying. That was a very, very energetic cat. So we don't need to be convinced. We're not stupid. We do not play in the sandbox with Foodie and her beezers. I've said this so many times. This is called manipulation. Do not be manipulated. We know what we're looking at. We were looking at a money grift by Salah, and we were looking at Foodie thinking she can soothe herself with a new kitty. She tried it with a hamster. She tried it with Julia. And then now Julia's getting older. We need a new kitty. She's always done this. Where's the shock? Where is the shock? Where's the shock and awe? Can you imagine you can just pick up a kitten off the streets and it's yours? No, it doesn't work that way in Kuwait, by the way. There's no law against it, but if you are not a citizen of Kuwait, you could be deported for doing that. And then she sat in that car in front of the storage unit vet and said, I don't care if you report me. Go ahead. Remember? So it wasn't us, sweetheart. It was your chat. Bloop. And people on Twitter. People on Twitter showed where they reported to the Kuwaiti authorities. It was wild. I'm just so glad the kitten's home with his mom. And she'll never do that shit again. That's the other thing I'm grateful for. Now, will she continue to exploit cats for sympathy and money? Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? But do I think they got a little visit? Oh, yeah. Now they're on the radar. Hello, everybody. And she probably should not ask for any more donations. The absolute most telling comment from the entire live and the entire kitten grift was Salah's comment saying, yeah, if you want the kitten to live, guys, give money. And ended the live. Thank you. Thank you. And she's desperate enough to do anything for money to not lose him. To not lose him. But she didn't know she was getting scammed by the scammer who was scamming the Beezers that she thought were just being generous because she thought she was going to keep the cat. Because she's not real smart. She's not real bright. Do you know how many men have, like, ran her over the coals? Come on. If Salah really cared about her, he wouldn't be feeding her like he's feeding her for money. He thinks that's how she makes her money. He don't give a fuck. Eat, baby, eat. And not only that, there's other things about Salah that come to fruition as we watch him, just even coming back on the screen. He looks defeated. He definitely looks defeated. Like, this is stressing him out. You know what I'm saying? And Salah knew he was going to give that cat back. Like, for real. Like, for real. All right, so let's get into the... Yeah, we love this for him. Let's get into her community post to begin with. Oh, here we are. Oh, my God. So, you know she's raging inside because she wanted that kitten. And she don't care the backlash. She would have kept it. She's never cared about the backlash. But she's not in Kansas anymore. She got reported. And Salah told her that they could be deported. Listen, whatever happened, it was enough for her to come hard at us. Hard at us, guys. So somebody named Veronica said, "You're the most disgusting piece of crap ever. How dare you steal a tiny baby kitten away from its mom? You should not own any animal. You are an animal abuser. Go to HE double hockey sticks." So now she's going to start getting sympathy out of the consequences of her own actions, because that's the other thing she does. Foodie said, you people like this are literally sick in the head. You are the animal abusers. And if this kitten passes, it's on you. The vet said this kitten would have passed. No, that's what Salah told you, Foodie. God bless you. God bless you. If we had not intervened, evil people, the kitten had severe infection in his lungs and needed medicine. Oh, Foodie. Foodie. There's probably 1,000 more kittens like that in Kuwait. They just don't care, Foodie. They just don't care, okay? But you still don't take it from its mama. You rescue the mama and all her kittens. See how that works? And then the next post, an hour after that, if it dies, it is the haters' fault because they mass reported me taking the kitten. Well, you did film it and monetized it and got money from it. So how did you think that was going to play out, Foodie? I'm just asking a real question, being a YouTuber and all. That's why. And to avoid issues, I returned it. I had no choice. No, you didn't have a choice or you'd have kept it. This is not Canada. No, it's Kuwait, Foodie. They literally poison them when there's too many. Let that sink in, Foodie. And yet you keep You keep on exploiting this. Different laws. So the haters would rather see the kitten back in the park and possibly pass away. It has a mom, yes. But even with having a mom, it was on the verge of death, as the vet said. It was several infections and was malnourished. So I know you think you did something with reporting, but all you're doing is putting the life of a kitten in jeopardy. Animal abusers. This is the last time I'm speaking of it. Sure, Jan. Not only did she make another community post, but we got a live stream and a video. But it was the last time she was speaking of it. She was seething. Now, the same people mass reporting for taking the kitten to get treated are now asking if I'm going to continue to get the kitten help. I hope so, and the mama. Since you exploited them for money, you should use the money to help them. Not take them, help them. Or let it die on the street, laughing my ass off. I can't. You made me return it. I will try my best. If something happens, that's on you. Well, that means you're not going to try your best. You're over it. We already know. Oh, God, here we go again. This is 5 hours ago. Hello, guys. So I reached out to a couple animal shelters here in Kuwait. There are not many here. And Four Paws is in the, yes, it's in the USA. But I did check them out. No, you didn't. You just looked on the internet. I also checked out Kitty Love and contacted them. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. While I wait for replies, I'm heading out to try and find Bruce and his mom to feed them, give them water, give Bruce his medicine. I'll take pics. Well, of course you are. Of course you will, sweetheart. You sure you don't want to make a video out of it and edit it with sad music and stuff? You sure? Oh, and go live later. I see. I'm ignoring all the drama related to this. It's so sad people are evil. You're the evil one. Don't get it twisted, Foodie. Anyway, feel free to rage into the abyss. I would never rage because of all the things you choose to do and all the choices you make in life, Foodie. I'll leave that up to your mom or people that, you know, actually invest in you. Okay, thanks. Anyway, feel free to rage into the abyss because I will be ignoring these dumb, hateful comments from now on and instantly blocking anyone who comes into my chat. Oh no, what will they do? They must be devastated. The queen will block you. All right, let's get on with it. So let's go to the video. Let's see what's Bruce. I did watch it. Yes, I did. You're muted. You're muted. Yeah, so this is what happens when you exploit animals. God intervenes with children and animals. Hey, Foodie, if you went to a park and you seen a toddler playing alone without their mom holding their hand, would you snatch the kid up too because you didn't know where its mom was? Just asking for a friend because maybe I got a friend out there that you would stalk for their kid. Anyway, good afternoon, Abby. Good afternoon, No Madness Life and All. I will never watch her again after this. That kitten was chasing after the mom. Yes. And she said the kitten was chasing away another cat. I think it was running for its mama too. What does YouTube have to do the kitten? What? She could have privated the video and kept the kitten. They got a call from someone they know that watched the live. Yeah, there was an intervention of some sort because she's mad as hell. What I think is, she wanted people to donate money because she wanted the kitten, and she knew that Salah would say no because he doesn't like spending money on the cats, and she could prove to him that the Beezers would pay for it, and that's how she got it in the car. But I think he wanted to grab as much money as they could, and he knew he was going to take it back. He knew it. He knew it. Don't tell me he didn't, because I believe he did. Hi, Bake Korean. Elflower said it was a quick turnaround, so it must have been. Yeah. When she asked yesterday if Salah thought the kitten still needed to be titty fed. Yeah, that was weird. Hi, L.A. Maxwell. They were quick to turn around when it was too much money. I knew they were taking it back. I had a feeling, too. Yeah. She said she would have kept it if she didn't get caught. Well, then I guess she shouldn't have filmed it. Divine intervention. I love that. And guess what? It won't happen again, will it? Nope. And hopefully, because YouTube took down her one video of eating, hopefully we will not be plagued with mukbang videos anymore. I think they got their eyes on her now. Yeah, and she didn't want a male cat anyway. Here we go.
I'm here to give you a update on the cat situation. Doing a video because I want to insert some video of the cat.
Oh, you're visibly upset. I wonder why. Were you told no, cutie? Who tells cutie no? Salah? Government? Countries she don't understand?
So you guys know that we found...
Oh, yeah, she gets breathy when she really is pissed off.
A kitten in the park. It was by itself. It wasn't with any other kittens. It was...
So that was your open door? To take a nursing kitten from its mama? My God, I'm glad you can't get up in the tree over there in Big Beaver Valley and get a hold of one of the baby eagles. God.
Wasn't, we didn't see a mom anywhere, anything like that.
We didn't look for her either. Can we be honest? Oh, that's right, we can't. Go on, carry on.
So, in haste, I collected the kitten because I felt really bad for it. It was really...
No, you stalked it. Became obsessed with it. Couldn't stop thinking about it. Hence why you're in Kuwait. You met a guy on Tinder that told you everything you wanted to hear, and you couldn't get rid of your cats, your best friend, or your home fast enough. It's just a trait with you. Someday, maybe you'll realize that you can't keep running or taking animals in to feel better. Maybe someday you'll realize that the grass isn't greener somewhere else, Foodie. The problem is you.
Really hot. It was panting. It was severely malnourished.
It wasn't panting. Not one time that you held it. It was scared. It wanted down. It didn't know you. I be your mama, and there's dad, and there's dad.
When I held it, I could feel like rattling in its lungs.
That was your lungs. Come on now. Come on now. That was your lungs. Or maybe it was purring. Well, you probably never heard Julia purr, because Julia's not happy. And Dove.
So, we decided to take it to a vet. The vet looked over the cat.
You decided, or the chat that was paying? The chat that was paying. I was there. We can't rewrite it.
It had, they said, thank God you found the kitten because...
No, they didn't. No, they didn't. In fact, his friend was in there probably just shooting the shit with him while the money kept racking up. Because remember, Salah was so concerned about this kitten, right? And being a hero, that he was in watching your live stream. He was in the chat saying infections and money, so much money. Are you special, stupid? Or just stupid? Are you kidding? You didn't even question why there was a... how would he even know? He's never owned a pet in his life except for Julia. How would you know? He know there was a vet open till 10 p.m. He texted his friend. You know, where he gets all the pharmaceuticals from. Probably even yours. For real, dude. You don't even know what's going on, do you? Oh my God. See, that's what happens when you don't live in the real world and see a bunch of stuff and know a scammer when you see one. He didn't even let you come into the vet. The concerned mama that you were stayed in the car. Well, he went in. I'm going to tell you, nothing was done. Nothing was done. It was all a grift. And the guy said, you better get this back, to the park before the authorities find out. And then you're in the car with your full chest saying, go ahead and call the authorities. I don't care. I don't care. Call the authorities. Report me. I don't care. Well, I guess you went the find out stage of the fuck around. Carry on.
Or like they said, basically, like it was meant to be that you found the kitten because the kitten would have died.
No, it wouldn't have. Then why did you release it? Why didn't the vet keep the kitten if it was on the verge of death? That's what vets do. They'll say, you know what? I'm going to put a antibiotic IV into this kitten, and then I'll let you know when the kitten's ready to be released. from its verge of death, it would have had an IV fluid. It would have had IV antibiotics. That's exactly what they do.
If it had not, been seen.
So you just released it back into the wild. Good luck. And it's our fault. It's our fault. Okay. That's cute. That's hilarious.
They gave it antibiotic pain treatment because it has infection.
Ooh, how? How? Did they squirt the little pink stuff in their mouth? Did they give it a shot in its hip? Are you going to try to tell me they handed you a prescription of what? Pills? What are you talking about? That isn't even how it works. That isn't even how it works.
In its lungs and in its nether regions.
Yeah, they never even got a receipt for all the care. That's cute.
So it's just in
Listen, that could have been a store, not a pharmacist. That could have been a storage building for shipments of medication. We don't believe a word either one of these people say. Nothing they say.
Bad shape. It hasn't eaten since in a while. It was just in really bad shape. So we had it completely looked over, treated. We're given antibiotics to give twice a day.
Let us see them. I'm curious. Show us what the pills look like. Who's given a baby kitten that is still nursing pills with 3 serious infections? Nope. They're going to get a shot or they're going to be kept on an IV in a cage. Foodie, people that actually go to the vet, like on a constant, the first thing they do when I rescue a kitten on the verge of death and the mama is put them on an IV fluid and IV antibiotics. That's what they do for 24 to 48 hours. That's exactly what they do. That guy didn't have anything but a pair of gloves on. No stethoscope, no white coat. It's 10 p.m. It looked like a guy that unloads trucks to shelve medications. Whether it's for animals or human, I don't know. But it looks like Salah's got a guy. In fact, I remember Salah saying, "We know people." I'll bet you do, bro. I'll bet you do.
So basically, after getting online, buying all the supplies, I kind of felt like we kind of talked it over.
No, you're seething. You've been crying. You're pissed off. We see what's going on.
And we felt like
she should have immediately went to her PayPal. Refund, 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 refund. Thank you so much for caring. But the kitty's back with its mama. Refund, 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 refund. Yeah, absolutely.
What if it does have a mom? Maybe we should see about the mom. I don't know.
We told you that before you even left the park. You need to go look for the mom. Everybody in your chat, even your mama, the voice of reason in your chat, sent his hard-earned money to tell you to give that cat back to its mom.
No. Anyways, long story short, we went back to the park and...
Yeah, because you got in trouble. Bet. You might even got pulled over. If I'm going to be honest with you. Because I don't think you came back home. You might have got pulled over in the parking lot where you live or on the street where you live or hell, even at that storage unit. Which now that guy's in trouble because you filmed him too. Wow. She really thinks we're going to buy this story? Please. That cat was taken back almost immediately.
And there is a mom. The mom looks also malnourished and...
They looked fine. Insert the video.
Not in good condition. But I don't know if it is right, if we're...
Yeah, she got away with stealing Julie off the street because she didn't film it, right? Because she didn't need the money then. Now, her channel is tanking. She went from 40,000 views down to 20,000 views, dropped between 12 and 15,000 views, and now she's at 5, 6, and 8. She's in desperate mode. Just like Amberlynn Reed does.
Able to just snatch cats off the streets.
Yeah, you can't snatch kids either, Foodie. You know what that would make you? Never mind. Have a Sue Mom. Thank you for the super chat. I love you. In my opinion, it was a back alley doctor vet for non-residents. Now, I don't think that was a vet at all. It was 10 o'clock at night.
You know, I don't know. I'm not in Canada. I'm in a different country. And I have to take that into account as well. So,
you mean like when you were filming the oil fields, or you roll your eyes during the when you're trying to eat fried chicken during the call of prayer? Like, you guys don't even know what time call to prayer is. Doesn't that go off on your watch? Doesn't he have an iWatch? Or did he have all the things he's had to take to the pawn shop, right? The GoPro used once, the iWatch, only seen that twice on his wrist. Yeah, times are getting hard over there. But don't most people have the app on their watches and their phones to the call to prayer? I mean, isn't that like an alarm clock? And it's taken very, very serious, yet 2 times now you've been not bothered.
I will insert some videos of us here. We found the mom.
But were you with him? Or were you having such a tantrum in the car that he had to drive you home? I'm curious about that. I need to watch this to see if you were even there.
Baby. And
because every chance she can, she's on camera doing the right thing, people.
Immediately it started nursing. The cat, the vet said, is 8 weeks. So, you know.
No, that was bullshit. I even called it. That cat, by the shape of its ears, overtaking its face, that kitten was about 5 weeks old. 5 weeks old. And that's the oldest I'm gonna, just like BBJ's not 21. That kitten was about 5 weeks old. Yep. And Leung rescues kittens. Leung said 4 to 5 weeks old.
It's still nursing on its mom, though. So, alhamdulillah, we found a mom. I'm so happy. Here's the videos. All right, so here is
She's doing a voiceover. I had a couple questions. Now listen to me and hear me out. Was this filmed before they took that kitten? What's with the voiceover? Was this footage left out of some video? Does she still have that kitten? Is she panicking because she still has the kitten? Like, honestly, I'm always cynical. She's doing a voiceover. She's not showing herself returning the kitten to the mama. This makes me very uncomfortable that he's the one filming and she is nowhere to be found.
The mom?
I mean, if she loved it so much.
She was earlier, but she's reunited with her kitten, so yeah, all is well, except that I'm still worried about the health of the kitten and the cat, so...
A voiceover. Really, Foodie? Liddy bits, right? Like lady bits, but Liddy bits. Okay, thank you for the super chat. I'm trying to figure out your name. Thank you. Teardrop, the person who let her dog, I know, eat kittens, said, Teardrop said, that kitten don't need its mommy. It's fine. I've raised a lot of kittens in my life. It's fine. We don't listen to Teardrop. She's 50 shades of cray-cray. 50 shades of cray-cray. Along with that other nutball, Nicole, who now decided she was going to whistle in the people on Twitter by saying, Foodie, you need to go live right now. Hurry up. Hurry, hurry, hurry. I'm about to fire up a video and go after these reaction channels. And then the Twitter got a hold of that and said, are you sure you want to do that, ma'am? Are you sure? Are you ready for this heat? And she did make a video. And the heat came to her comment section. So Nicole, I don't know what you're looking for. You looking for the grift? I don't know. But that's dumb. Dumb.
Any donations that we received, we will still put towards feeding this little family.
Sure, Jan. You'll be over it if you can't have the kitten.
So if you'd like to still, it'll still be Bruce Lee, our little cat, but it'll just be in the park.
Look at that mama, so happy. Listen, we need to rejoice. Look at her. She got her kitten back, you guys. Look how happy mama is. That was the one that donated money to her, have mercy. Look at, oh my God.
So yeah, we will still come daily to give the antibiotics and everything like that.
Now she's looking over her shoulder because of you, Foodie.
And take care of the cat and feed the mom, give them water. It looks like
it's like I said, if they would have, listen, now here's the deal, because people are saying, oh, the reaction channels lost their mind because she took the kitten. Then she brings the kitten back and they're still losing their mind. Well, here's the thing. If the kitten's sick, I'm all about getting it, the help it needs. But I said, take the mom with you and get the help she needs too. That's what was wrong with the situation, you dumb ass beezers. Upsetting this cat who lost her baby and didn't know if it was coming back. And you knew that mother existed, is my point. Poets Graffiti, thank you so much. Thank you for the super chat. I don't chat much, but I'm always here. Thank you, Poets. Love you. Right? That's what I said. I would have rescued a sick cat, but I would have looked for its mom. I would have took mom with me. Let's get them both healthy. I don't care what it costs. See, that's what I'm talking about. And it makes me sick the way they treat. They say that everybody's saying cats are sacred over there. My ass. Or there would be people that are vets that would be out there fixing and spaying or neutering all the male cats. They would be out there neutering the male cats. If they really cared. I don't want to hear that crap again because I know what they do when the overpopulation. Nobody's bringing them in their home. Nobody's out there vaccinating and grabbing them and spaying them and tagging them so everybody knows they're spayed. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. It's bullshit. This is disgusting and it is what it is. But look at Mama's got her kitty back.
The cat is still nursing despite being about...
Look at it nursing on its mama. God bless it. Found its mama.
8 weeks is what the vet said. So yeah, here's just some really cute footage of the kitten nursing. Now when we did take the kitten out of the carrier, it didn't want to leave. And then, eventually found the mom. The mom is very cute.
Oh yeah, that kitten just looks on the verge of death. So does the mom. She jumped up so fast. Mama.
And so is the kitten.
I'm not done eating, Mama.
I can't get over how adorable that is.
Yeah, we know, because you tried to steal it.
Really hope they're going to be okay in the Kuwait heat and, the harsh conditions of being outside. I didn't mean anything nefarious or bad from...
Whatever, dude.
Doing this. I just wanted the kitten to get checked out. And
then why didn't you, instead of releasing her back to her mom, why didn't you put them both in the crate and make sure they get the medicine they need, take them to a vet who will keep them to their, so they're healthy and pay for it, and then release them, get the mama fixed, right? And, why did we end here? See, that's the problem. She's not smart, you guys. I couldn't have walked away, but why is she not in this video? It's fascinating to me. And if she was there, she would have filmed it in horizontal mode. Isn't this weird? Is this an old video on your phone? I need to know.
Taken care of, and I really wish I could save every cat I see. I really do, but that's not the reality. And anytime I do anything like this, we just have good intentions. So
yeah, so you didn't even see the kitten off. You went home and sealed, right? Maybe a big bag of Hardee's, a $300 bag of Hardee's. I don't know, but why? You still keep proving that you don't have empathy. Whitebird, thank you so much for the super chat. She sent Kuwaiti Pete's to bring the kitten back. Yep, if she can't have it, she wants no part of it.
Oh, yeah, enjoy.
See, it's just Salah. He's showing the food they bought. See, Salah doesn't want the money to stop. So he's going to go do what she wouldn't do, which was make it right. He's pushing it because he's scared. Of course he is. Don't bite me. Well, Salah, I'll give you some points. I'm glad you were able to do what she wouldn't. That little kitten loves its mama so much. Look at that. No wonder why it was clawing to get out of her arms. Well, and that's the thing, you know, lying about the balls and the penis. That tells you that kitten was really young, super young. Look at that baby loves its mama. God bless divine intervention. And that's exactly where that kitten belongs, with its mama. Look at that kitten. Now, where did that tray come from? Why does this look like different videos? Where'd that tray come from? Oh, did he put water in that? Oh, probably. And I think maybe Salah had to film this to prove to the Kuwaiti government that the cat was returned. That is my other thought. No, they don't look malnourished and on the verge of death. Yeah, mama, I was kidnapped, mama. And how did they know exactly where mama would be, right? Did they just open the crate and let the cat go find it? No, mama came out in public. I'll bet you for the whole, hour they were gone, that mama cat was crying out loud. I can't, you know what? I don't know if I can actually watch any more of this. Okay, I'm just happy. But let's hear her blame everybody. This'll be great. So she did a live clearing the air again. She made a video, right? Oh yeah, that was that one where she blamed us. Okay. No, wait, doesn't she go on and on? Or was that it? All right, wait a minute. We may have to finish this. Okay, here we are. My bad. I didn't know. I thought that's where it ended.
I think that's honestly the best thing.
Whoa. Sorry, guys. Jump scare.
You know, maybe the cat will have diseases or something that we don't know
So will you. I mean, you do have one.
About yet. I am kind of worried about Jews. I think, we were a bit impulsive taking the cat. And
well, hopefully you washed her crate out. I heard she was sniffing the crate, which means you didn't wash it out. And you probably didn't even take a shower. You're so seething mad.
And I'm not even sure if we're really allowed to do that. So
no, you're not.
I just don't want to go there. And I just feel like it has a mom. This is the best thing for now. I do want to say
For now? What does that mean? For now? We gotta keep an eye on her, don't we?
for the very miserable people who...
Ooh, here it comes. Everybody, and miserable people, please sit up straight. We're up to bat. Us miserable people that wanted that kitty back with their mama. Or we wanted you to find mama and take them together to get help. So don't get it twisted, Beezers. We didn't want a sick kitten tossed back out of the car, okay? We wanted her to find the mom, which they did. They could have scooped them both up, put them in the crate, and took them to the vet to get medicine and for mama to get fixed. Now that would have been epic, Foodie. But it wasn't about that, was it? Nope. Or that's what you would have done.
You know, were just so awful and hateful.
You actually put some glazed lip gloss on for this, huh?
We were trying to do something good.
That's not doing something good. Finding the mom and taking her with you so you could give them a new life of health. That would have been great. But that ain't what you did. As soon as the money started coming in, the first $50, his eyes lit up, your eyes lit up. We've got to take her. You guys, you're going to help us take care of you. We can't do this without you. Are you sure you'll help us? Yeah. Yeah, that's what happened. Just because you deleted it, I knew I had to react to it. Even though I didn't want to, I knew I had to because I knew she was going to backpedal this shit. And then she puts it on private so we can't show the truth. This is why everybody jumps on the shit she does.
Have the nerve to sit there and claim that I'm an animal abuser.
Hashtag what, guys? Hashtag what? The nerve.
Have the nerve to complain when you see cats when I'm out and about.
No, well, it is disturbing. And to know that you don't even volunteer to maybe be part of an organization. You just go there and film them for money and then beg people to give you the money to feed them. Yeah, the nerve of us. Good deeds are done in private, Foodie. Did you not know that? You might want to catch up on God's word.
If we're ever out and about and you see a starving cat or you see a dead kitten on the street, you have no rights to complain about that.
That doesn't even make sense. I just seen a dead raccoon last night. Well, how was I supposed to stop the unfortunate things that happen in nature? Should I have filmed it? Should I have filmed it? If you guys give me $50, I'll try to revive it. What are you talking about? I see dead deer, baby deer, babies with little white spots. And I say a prayer over their body as I drive by. Unbelievable. You know what's wild is how your mind works. You really think you did something there, don't you? There is something dark. Wow. Yeah, I see squirrels hit by cars. Thank God I've never hit one. I had a bird fly into, when we were driving an excursion van, a bird just flew right into the grill. Do you know how disheartening it was? Knowing we had to remove that bird from the grill of our vehicle. Get out of here.
Because you complain when you see that and I can't...
No, you don't complain in a country that don't care about cats. So if you care about them, why don't you get off the internet and do something about it? Amen. Piss me off. No, go eat.
Do anything about it. And then when I try to do something nice...
Steal a cat from its mama when it's nursing. That's nice. I could see you on the ID Discovery Channel. You befriend a pregnant woman. Don't even get me started.
You complain and you know, say you're going to mass report, blah, blah.
We complain about all the food you eat. You still don't do shit about that. Okay, fine. You know why I'm eating a salad? Because you guys, all you do is complain. You'll never do that. In fact, you know what you'll do? You'll order 3 double chicken royals to eat them in our face. That's who you are. Do not act like you are out there doing anything but serving yourself. Nice try, but you're not the first gaslighter I've had in my life. Cute, though.
Blah, blah. It's actually really sad. And then you have the nerve to say that I'm the animal abuser. For those who...
You abuse your own self. You don't even care about your own self. What? Didn't you say, I prayed to God, Allah, I prayed to Allah, that if he saved me from this, I would never abuse my body again. And you want us to listen to you as someone who makes promises to God? That's some sick shit right there. That's blasphemy. Ah!
You who sent donations to PayPal, I didn't...
She's gonna eat them, don't worry. Don't worry, she'll eat it. Thank you for once again contributing to her fast food addiction. Good for you, Beezers. Everybody, can we give the Beezers a round of applause for once again being duped? I love that for them. I ain't even mad about it.
Make all kinds of money like people think. If you...
No, because a lot of people see through your shit. You know what I'm saying? They see through it. Of course you're not going to make a lot of money. Have Mercy said it got me blocked, but it was worth it. Exactly. I got blocked even before I ever even said anything. Except for I like the blue shirt or some shit.
Want your money back? Let me know. I'll be happy.
She will not be happy to, and she will not give it to you. She will not. Consider it a loss, folks. All she had to do was hit refund on every single one of those while he was driving back to the park and you were laying on the couch because you refused to take that kitten back to its mama because you were its mama. You were its mama. How dare you, Salah? Anyway, while you were laying on the couch, you could have went into your PayPal and just hit refund, 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 refund. That was it, Foodie. But no, did you? No. No. I get the super chat thing. They would have to go to their bank and cancel it. But the PayPal, yeah, you don't have to ask. You do it out of decency.
Happy to refund it. Let me know either way if you want it refunded. You can send me a message on there. If you
should have just did it. That says more about your character than making a video and trying to look like somebody else than what they were. That's ridiculous. Or if you want me to eat it, or you want me to buy something for Julia, just let me know. Wow. I've met people like you, and you never change. You just change the game.
Want the money to go towards the cat still because we have the antibiotics already.
Show them. I want to see what that garage vet, fake vet, gave that cat. Because I'm going to bet if you were to, it was a pill for a 4 to 5 week old kitten. I don't think so. That ain't how it works. Let's say it was, though. A chewable or some shit. You know, it tastes like tuna. And let's say you show it to us and we go, hey, dude, that's a Friskies. That's Friskies in a bottle. That is not medicine. I don't think there is any medicine. Salah would not only not show a receipt because he didn't get one, right, for all the care. You're also not going to show the medicine. You show us your stupid medicine.
The food, and what I'm going to do is go to the park and still give the antibiotics because that will give the cat another chance at, more of a chance at life. I'm gonna still do my best to, buy supplies for the cat.
No, you know what? That baby's milk. The baby's, or the mama's milk is getting her a chance at life, not you stealing the kitten.
Feed the cat, feed the mom, go give them water every day.
Yeah, but why did Salah go alone? Why did he go alone? Why did he go alone?
They try to help them in the park directly.
Oh, I see. All the way through this throwaway.
That's all I can do right now, you know? So, yeah. Kuwait has rules in place about, taking cats off the street because of the reason that they could have disease.
So then why didn't you Google that? So you got a brand new baby living next door to your apartment, and you were going to even take a chance with your own cat being in there to bring a sick kitten into your home and possibly spread disease through the building. See, this everything you do is self-serving. You don't think about anyone else. You didn't even think about Julia. Your pride and joy, juicy juice. You didn't even think about Howie when you brought Julia in. This is how you are, Foodie. You don't even think about your health when you go to a fast food and say, I know I shouldn't be eating this. Then don't eat it. Don't eat it. You will never change, and you will destroy yourself on this platform. Being this impulsive person that cares about nothing but yourself and your emotional bullshit. No matter where you live, no matter who you're with, you can't run from yourself. Impatient. Oh my God.
Diseases, all this and that. I get that. I respect it.
But you ran manically to the car and told Salah not to listen to the chat. So now why do you get it? Oh, the risk of deportation. Got it. So it takes the law to get you to stop doing things. Got it. Got it. There's your one fear, huh, Socio? There's your one fear. Being deported and never being allowed to see Salah again. Now they know your fears. Good one.
I wasn't aware of that. But I don't really have anything else to say. Those of you who were kind and supportive and...
Ooh, look at the shifty eyes. Get into your PayPal and refund all that money.
Cared about the kitten. Thank you so much.
Wow. You could say, I'm going to go back there with the crate and I'm going to pick up Mom and the kitten and I'm going to take the mom to the vet too and get some medicine for her. But no. Are you actually going to get off the couch or out of bed and keep going there and feeding them and giving the kitten its medicine? Are you? I guess time will tell. What are you betting? I'm betting no.
But yeah, it did have a mom, so I was wrong about that. So I'm kind of happy that it's back with its mom, but I'm still sad that, it has a mom, but the cat, as the vet...
Wow. I'm sad it has a mom. You knew it had a mom.
Said was like on death's door.
That cat was not on death's door. Did you see it rolling around, nursing on its mama? Mama's walking over it. That ain't death's door. You know that. It would be laying there. Its gums would be like white. They're so pale. And that vet wouldn't have handed that cat back to you. It would have been on an IV in a cage. Knock it off.
We hadn't intervened.
Yeah, just step away from the internet. Just stop. 41 years old.
No. So, the cat was by itself.
So what? It was playing with other cats. We want her to stay away from them. They've been through enough because of her. Can you imagine going to another country and just messing with the animals, the camels, the cats, showing us Pomeranians in 120-degree heat in a zoo? Sick.
I don't see any other kittens. I think that might be the only cat in the litter. There was no other kittens.
And she probably hid the rest while she was out crying for that one. I don't blame her. In fact, I hope the mom gets her and all her kittens as far away from that park as possible.
Even when we went and looked again around the whole park, there were no other kittens.
You did not look. You snatched her up and quick, get to the car. So fast that you left a bag of bones on the table. You left the bag of bones on the table, which everybody knows a cat or a dog cannot chew chicken bones that are cooked, or it can choke them and kill them. Honest to God, don't get me started. I swear to God, I swear to God, I swear to God.
So that must be the only one in the litter. And that or the other ones have passed away. That's very possible. Like I said, we've seen many deceased kittens, and I just find it diabolical that people hate me so bad, and I can never do anything right, that you're willing to
Here's what you can do right. Leave animals alone. Don't film them. Don't make money off them. Don't exploit them. Just leave them alone. You're the diabolical one. Don't get it twisted.
wish death on a kitten, like basically, because if we hadn't
Like you did BBJ? What? What is she saying?
brought it to the vet, it probably wouldn't have lived. Like, that's what the vet said.
That's what Salah told you. That his friend over there in the garage. Money, money, money. This is going to cost lots of money. So many infections. Hello, McFly.
You know?
He's lived there his whole life, Foodie. He's taking advantage of your weakness for money and your channel.
And for people saying, I don't bring my own cat to the vet, yes, we do. We bring.
You guys are so disgusting. You can't rewrite all your history with animals. You can't rewrite the fact you were having Depo shots put into Julia because you couldn't stand listening to her during her heat cycles. What did she have, 3 heat cycles? And you're only allowed to do that once, and she took it to another place and had it done again? I can't. Don't. Nope. You are not manipulating me. You're not gaslighting me. You are trying to get our energy, which keeps you relevant in this YouTube, bottom of YouTube, where I swear to God, if you didn't keep doing this shit, you know your channel would be worthless. You know it, and you will... I'm telling you, man, we talk about dancing with the devil for money.
Bring our cats to the vet. Y'all need to stop. It's really crazy. It's really sad. Like, I can't get over how evil people are.
Me either. You continue to shock me, actually.
But you know what? Whatever. Stay that way. You're not getting...
I will stay this way. Because there is no way I would dance with the devil like you are for money and relevancy on YouTube. Let that sink in. Not in real life. For show. What in the literal hell?
Any of my attention anymore. So the cats with the mom, I don't know how to refund super chats.
You know how to refund PayPal, though.
YouTube takes a percentage automatically, so I will still use that towards helping these cats out as much as I can.
Winter's not in her mentals and it's not too hot out, right?
If you want something else content-wise, you know, with your donated money, just let me.
As long as it's not exercise or eating healthy. As long as it's not those 2 things. Right? Am I wrong?
You know, otherwise, I don't know. That's all I can say.
I can't even believe you bothered to say all that. But, of course you did. Have to get in front of it, right? Taking the temperature of your support system. Are we going to do goals still? What's the next goal? Now we're back to 10 goals, $100 a live stream.
Okay, so that's it. See you guys.
Wow, that's it. Wow, you really think you're important on YouTube, don't you? I love it. Oh, and then she came back again. Oh, right, we got to show this cat, the one she rescued and saved. No, the other one you stole from its mom. The other one you stole from its mom. And you took the video down where I pointed out that kitten came out of the bushes and I said it looks like Julia. You took that video down, didn't you, girl? Of course you did, because you know I'm always investigating. I combed through so many cat exploitation videos to find that kitten that looked like Julia that jumped out of the bushes. Yeah, it's still somewhere in my... you'll find it. It's somewhere in my live streams. Mm-hmm. Oh, look at UMFers. That's what she's thinking. Now she's got to see if people are going to still donate. You're muted. You're muted. You're muted. You're Foodie, you're muted. You're... hello? Hello? Batman, you're muted. She's livid. You're muted. Oh my God. You know she mad when she's... oh.
Oh, I said hi to everybody. You didn't hear it.
Thank God. Don't do it again.
Hey, strawberries.
Yeah, I heard she blocked a lot of people. I'm going to tell you one thing about a narc. Don't you tell them about themselves, even if it's the truth. They don't want to hear it. If you're not supporting this shit, then you need to go away. She has turned over her audience at least 4 times in the 8 years. So every 2 years, she loses a whole audience and then rebuilds. She even goes out and reaches out to them in Facebook groups.
Hi, everybody I missed. Carrie, Teardrop. Hey, Teardrop. I just said that casually. I'm like, no, that didn't sound right. Dog pie.
Yeah, she might have took a few muscle relaxers, you know, to get through this. I don't know. Don't even care. She can't cope with life, let alone her emotions. Come on now.
Scapegoat. Sorry, guys. I'm looking for my lip balm.
Like you need it. Oh, and I hate the way she puts it on. Just stop.
Terrible. Yeah, I know.
She probably took the kitten's pain meds.
Oh, well. What can I do? I can't do anything about it. My hands are tied.
That's right. It's not your country. Just like this, YouTube is not your platform.
You know? Hey, Buttercup. Let's adopt a camel. Alana. Goatee. Yeah, you're going to get super mad hate Nicole, for sure.
Nicole went and made a video. Foodie went in there, left a comment, and I only know that because people were responding to Foodie, but Foodie blocked me a long time ago, so I didn't get to see anything Foodie was saying as she was in there, you know. The queen was in there standing up for Nicole, who was creepily sitting on her bed in her pajamas with long gray hair and a big bow in the back of her head. So I gotta be honest, I don't think I would touch that beezer with a 10-foot pole. Let's be honest. You know, certain things she does attract certain people, okay?
People are nuts dancing shoes, I know. No, I'm not worried about the reports. Hey, Mary.
You should be. You know what's going to happen? They know you're up for a tourist run, a visa run. The Kuwaiti government knows your passport. All they got to do when you leave is refuse you entry. You ain't worried about it? You should be. In fact, if I were you, I'd pack all your Temu suitcases when you leave this time, because you might not be coming back. Don't forget Pappy.
Aquarian Mary now. Thanks, Zena. Oh, you can't have more treats tonight. No.
Oh, her's a good mama. Doubling down on the good mama thing? Right, right. I'm going to skip past all that shit because she's not going to manipulate.
I know, Nicole.
Yeah, I said that too, crimes against cookies. I was like, I have a feeling they parked, but he was like outside having a cigarette outside the car because we know he chain smokes, right? So he was outside. In fact, him and his buddy were probably in there smoking because in the makeshift vet garage because he told her to turn the camera around. He came to the car, opened the door when he had the cat in there, right? He knew she was filming them because he had her live stream open. So he opened the car door. She muted it. Then she came back with the camera turned. So I don't think anything was going in there except for those two were just hanging out, right? Blah, blah, blah. And he was trying to get money. He probably even paid the guy, right, for the whole show. But anyway, because, they're all shaking hands in the back alleys over there anyway, trying to, get every dime they can. Anyway, so I feel like he was probably standing outside smoking a cigarette, and the crate was already in the car.
Mm-hmm. Insane people.
Yeah, we're the insane ones. You're living in Kuwait. Okay. I think she's been crying a lot. Because whenever she gets exposed, or if she doesn't get something she wants, they have a big fight.
He just lurking. Mish. Feeling good, Tom.
Well, that's what I said, Kelly. It looked like a place where maybe that guy stocked shelves for pharmacy stuff, like an extra warehouse next to a pharmacy, like the back room of a pharmacy, and you can open up the big garage gates for a truck to back up. All it looked like was a bunch of supplies. It did not look like a vet's office or anything close to that. It just looked like a whole bunch of supplies that were getting ready to be wheeled somewhere else because they were all on wheels. I was looking at it and I said, this looks like somewhere you store, like where you take things off a truck, put them on these big push carts. That's what they were, push carts. So I'm guessing he's got a buddy that works there and they put on a show. She might not have known about it. She might have believed it was a vet because she, he's scamming her. She ain't scamming him. Anyway, so I think, it was something weird. But in the end, he knew he had to take it back. There was nothing he could do. He had to. He was just waiting to see how much money would come in.
I said I would give the money back, right, Goatsy?
Then give it back and quit making videos about it.
Did you donate?
Oh, here we go again. Did you donate? This is like when people noticed that her shirts that she created in spring didn't even have the font properly put on the front of the shirt. It was off center and it was huge. So it wrapped around your ribs, right? And people were like, that's like someone coming and saying, your graphics are not centered on your shirts. Did you buy one? Did you buy one? Then you can't say anything.
Bye.
Oh, here they go.
If you didn't donate, then you have nothing to say.
Oh, she mad. I know, we're still laughing. We still can't believe people donated. Too bad Anime's broke. Or he'd have been in there dropping hundies.
Hey, Chris.
We will raise the kitten together. Anime would be all in there sending her love notes with hundies. We'll come to California. We'll raise the kitten together. Chantal, you are meant for me. You're my queen. Too bad he's broke.
Kristen. Stink. I know, Marty.
Yeah, from his mom's credit card. Mm-hmm.
It's really sad. Basically, in my video,
the one she put on private. Now she's gonna rewrite the script.
I was like, don't. Okay, I'm sorry, babe. I have to out this, but he's like, don't mention that people reported it. I wasn't.
God, you keep getting this dude on the radar. He will be sent to Syria, Foodie. And God only knows his friend that you got on camera, he's going to get deported too. You don't care, because if you get deported, you just go back to eating edibles and laying on your mom's couch in comfy old Canada. Oh my God, you know what? You know what, Salah? You deserve all this.
I'm going to, but I'm not taking the blame for returning.
That tells me she's running the house. He is so screwed.
The cat, okay? I had no choice. People mass reported it, and we got told we had to leave the cat back with the mom.
because you were on a live stream when somebody was in your chat saying you are being reported. And you said, I don't care. Report me. Report me. I don't care. That's what you said. You literally gave them permission. You literally did. You know, that's why I reacted to it, because I knew you would change it.
And back in the park, like it's a law in Kuwait. I had no idea. So
Well, it's not actually a law. It's a penalty. That if you are not a citizen of Kuwait and you pick up stray cats, animals stray, you will be deported and fined. Maybe you should look that shit up.
instead of rescuing a kitten who was almost dead, we have to return it. So
Almost dead. She's so mad she doesn't have that kitten in there for content. Oh my goodness.
you know, and people are like, well, you can't blame the hand.
No, I believe he was always going to return it. She was manic. She was obsessed with this kitten. You could see it all over her face. Don't read the chat. Just go. Let's go get the crate. Don't read the chat. She was so upset that he was going to make her return that cat. And he knew he was going to return that cat. He was born there, right?
It's the law in Kuwait. If nobody had said anything, I don't think they would have cared.
Because you already got one sitting on your table over there that they don't know was okay.
So that's it.
Well, then that's the end of this live stream. But yeah, you babble on for another hour. Carry on.
Sorry. Did you donate, Rude Bunny?
Here we go. Here we go. Bye, Rude Bunny. Come on over here. Join the rest of the ex-beezers.
Did you donate? No? Okay. Blocked.
Okay, you're blocked. There's my control. I don't have control over the cat. I don't have control over Kuwait. I don't have control over the reaction channels. I don't have control over the Twitter. But I can block these people. Ooh, did that feel good? Exhale.
Thank you.
Ooh, she even batted her eyes. No more wire hangers. Does that make you feel powerful?
Yeah. No, we know somebody.
Oh, shit. Who do you know, Foodie? Are you going to get his family in trouble now? Did Daddy get a call? And he told you, oh, he called Salah and said, put that cat back or you're going to get deported. We know somebody. Wow, you're even hurting their family. Wow, you are the gift that keeps on giving in Kuwait. Amen.
I'm not going to tell you how we found out. It's no one's business.
I've already figured it out.
I'm not even going to do that. But we found out that we can't keep the cat. I'm telling you that because, you know.
Yeah, as of May 7th, 2025, if you are not a citizen of Kuwait, you cannot take animals from the street as pets. A fine and or deportation. You can look it up. It's been posted everywhere.
I have no idea, Lisa P.
Well, I guess you should look into these things.
No.
She ain't telling on herself, she's telling on Salah. And if you don't think that Kuwaiti government ain't peeking in once in a while, in fact, one of the rescues keeps an eye on her channel. Did you know that? Oh my God.
I don't know.
Yep, they talked to the rescues there and told them about her. And they said, we've already seen it. That's insanity.
So it was in our best interest legally to return the cat. So we did, and that's it. I'm not going to talk.
Yeah, you'll talk about it again. Trust and believe, especially for some coin.
About it after today. I know. For the people who did donate, but that's very generous. I made $50 on.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
PayPal. The vet visit, the supplies were $50, but if you want your money back on PayPal, just message me on there. I will give it back.
But if you don't message me, I won't. Or I might not even have seen your message. Sorry.
Back to you. That's it. Yeah. I'm not, the laws are the laws. I respect that. I don't think that it would have been such a big problem if it wasn't blown up, but I don't want any problems. So, taking the cat from the...
Yeah, Baked Korean, get some sleep, darling. Have some sleepy time tea and just lay your head down. It's been a rough week, I know.
Park, Lala, is apparently not legal to do. So, who do you think you're hurting? Me?
Oh, we know nothing hurts you. You're hurting Salah and his family and his culture and his religion. I mean, my God, the list is getting longer.
They're not going to put me in jail for that.
No, they'll deport you and you can never go back. In fact, they ain't saying anything because I got a feeling they may not let you come back. They know you're getting ready to leave in a few weeks. They're just going to not allow re-entry probably.
Like...
divine intervention. And it'll be the reaction channel's fault. Clock it.
You're just hurting the cat. Like, if I go back there and I can't find the cat during the daytime because they hide, I can't give him his antibiotic. Guess whose fault?
I want to see the antibiotics. Still haven't seen them.
All that is. You for bringing mass attention to it.
You're the one that said go ahead and report me on your live stream. That was your chat, sweet pea.
To an act of kindness. Because they reported it, Prunella. So, see you. Actually, I'm on...
Oh, man, they're getting blocked.
I'm here just to block people. Because after today, I'm never addressing you people. You want a boring arc, you're going to see...
Oh, you'll address them over and over and over. Every time you're mad. You're mad right now because you didn't get your way. You look like an idiot. People were angry, even your mama. You probably won't watch him again. Geez, she probably already blocked him.
A boring arc.
Doesn't he know that he has to stamp everything she does and defend her honor? That's her idea of loyalty. Even if she does shit that is not right. That's what loyal means to her. You buy her bullshit and you stand behind her and you fight for her. No matter what she does. That's fucked up. Hey, nobody wants that shit in their life. You know what I'm saying? Dr. Phil tries to talk so many people away from people like that. No way.
This is the last you're going to see of anything like that. Thank you.
Wow, you're just seething.
To your job. It's insane. Yeah.
Did you guys see how mad Pulpy was? I love when Pulpy is like... there were so many of them that don't normally... No, they're in there with their voice like this. Not me. I'm just a straight shooter. But they're just trying to be nice. Pulpy's one of them. And Bad Seed. She's always using logic. She was F-bombing and she was apologizing. Goose Chuck... oh God, she poked her head out of the sand. Be careful, it's coming. In fact, she couldn't even react to it because she was so mad. I'm telling you. Pulpy got salty, yeah. Good on him. Yeah, he was speaking over her. He didn't even mute her.
The kitten belongs with the mother.
Yes.
Okay, the kitten was malnourished and infected.
So are you. Well, you're not malnourished, but you're infected. Right? Where's your mama? She ain't coming to get you. What the fuck? Foodie, they didn't do any blood work. Come on, don't be... Can you not believe... Can you not be so deceived? Like, seriously.
Something the mother can't do for the kitten.
Oh, she's so mad she don't have that cat for content. She wanted that kitten.
Yeah, babe, exactly. I don't want my money back. I give because I liked your channel and you. Thank you, Nicole. You're very kind-hearted. My heart was...
That's the one that made the video.
...in the right place. Exactly. My heart was in the right place.
This is her taking the temperature of her supporters. Because if she loses the only people that ever fulfilled her goals, they're not getting any more extra money.
It's the haters are always out of malice. So good.
Your haters were in your chat on your live stream telling you to stop. You always lump us in. We reacted to it, yeah, but I don't go do real life, dude.
On you.
Even though you do.
You got the kitten put back, and now what?
Well, it's with its mama, where it should be. We rejoiced. It was a beautiful thing to witness. Not in that sweatbox with you, keeping it locked in a room, just so you could call it, so you could tell it was your mama. You were his mama. Get out of here.
All right. Now what? Now what, haters?
I don't know. What's your next gig?
So whatever.
Back to eating.
I'm going to keep going back.
Sure you are, Jan.
Give the antibiotics if I can
Sure you are.
Find the cat.
Well, I went back there, you guys, but I couldn't find her, so I went and got some Hardee's.
And the mom?
You love my mom, don't you? You know what? The mom, if the mom's smart, she took the kitten and left that park. If the mom, and I'm sure the mom did. That's how she'll protect her kitten. Because you know she was out there crying for her kitten. And then these clowns showed up. Well, let's just say Salah showed up and opened that crate. Do you know how horrifying that was for that cat?
That's all I can do at this point.
Well, you really try to woo the crowd with intelligence, don't you?
I'll see if I can find a rescue. If you find a...
What do you mean? You're going to see if you can find a rescue? For what? Sarah Jane, hello. This is a prime example of why Chantal is called vile all the time. Yeah, I mean, it really is. There has been no glow up, period. The end.
On a baby kitty, I would help it too. Thanks, Suki.
And my faith is waning. But you know what they say? You got to be at rock bottom to be able to see through the darkness, right? Don't you? I mean, you have to be at rock bottom. She ain't there yet. She's getting close, though.
I will, see if I can find a shelter or something to bring it to. I don't know.
Well, in her mind, she wanted that kitten so bad. She really thought in her mind that she was doing it a favor. Just kind of like when Grandma rescued Foodie from the counseling inpatient that she was at. Grandma really thought she was doing Foodie a favor. But in the end, I'm sure Grandma learned that she'd have been better off leaving Foodie in that rehab facility, right?
No. Yeah, we didn't see the mom kitten earlier. None of those cats that we saw were the mom.
Foodie, don't lie in a hijab. You were scoping that cat out. I'll show you again. You were scoping that cat out the 2 days beforehand. You watched the kitten interact with the mom. You were like a stalker on a playground.
Hi, honey.
Oh, hi, sweetheart. You scared me. He always scares me. He just went and got tires for the back of the Jeep. Okay, where is she? Wait, we gotta go back to her channel. Okay, I will show you. Right here. There you go. This was 3 days ago. She watched them. She knows exactly where they were. Just like she did the other kittens at that one beach. She kept going back. When she gets attached, she gets attached. She got attached to the kitten. Here. She went back to purposely take that kitten. Because as soon as that kitten came up on her, she grabbed it. She knew what she was doing.
So I don't know if where she was.
Yeah, you do. You're well aware.
Lisa, I would have just kept it. We can get in big trouble for that. I don't need that. Thank you.
Yeah, and we don't even know how long she was stalking that cat. She could have been stalking it for the last 2 weeks. When look at your filters failing. Look at this, watch. She's so mad. She's blocking people, but the filters are failing. This is great. This is a shit show. Watch.
Thank you.
When her finger goes up, watch her face. Now, we went from the scream mask right here back to the Mr. Peanut face. Doink! There it is. Oh, God.
Yeah, I know.
She's so pissed off.
Stuart's mom. Like, what vet bill? We literally did it on live stream. Like,
because you wanted money. You can't even afford traveling. You can't afford to fix your stove. You can't afford a cat tower for Julia. There's no way. You did it for money and content. You would have made money using that kitten's health and whatever, breastfeeding it, nursing it back to health for a coin. Yeah.
Like, the hate on social media is a disease. Yeah, I know.
The hate on social media is a disease. This is called accountability. The Beezers are so afraid to stand by whatever real image we are putting out there, opposed to their delusion of who she is. So this is what they do. But Foodie constantly shows you who she is. They just don't want to lose their place over there on her channel. That's so wild. What a parasocial relationship this has become.
Mods, any hater, just block, not timeout. Yes.
Who's saying that? Salah or Teardrop?
Thank you, Nicole. Yeah, I tried.
I tried, but they ruined it. Damn Kuwaiti law.
What if the mom has passed away or hit by a car? The mom is there, Kristen, now, but something could happen to her.
Oh my God. What are you going to go poison the mom so you can steal the cat and say, look, here's the mom. She passed away. We had to take it. Don't even get all weird. Stop saying that stuff. Don't wish that shit into existence. It only comes back at you. Dastardly high. Now Big Mac can't shamelessly beg for donations. Can't sit on her butt, not moving, until she reaches the goal money for a couple days. Oh yeah, true that. She ruined her own grift. I thought she said she couldn't find the mom. Exactly.
She was malnourished. I don't think her milk was enough. I don't know.
Then why'd you pick the mom up, put her in the crate, and say, listen, we're going to return them back to the park, but let's take them to the vet and get them the help they need so they can live a happy life together, mama and baby. Yeah, you didn't do that, did you? You sent Salah to drop that kitten off, and you didn't even go. You didn't even go.
Oh, it was really, I know, YouTube. It was really
No, her name's not YouTube Lover. It's Whitey Lover. Don't get it twisted.
sad. The mom looked, you know. Christina, thank you. I have no idea. Strong coffee. They probably have these people on speed dial. That's how
You actually have people in Kuwait watching you. You have people in Kuwait watching you now, Foodie. Remember, there's a person there that went and got the Beezer spray and mailed it to FFG. Picked it up in a dollar store and mailed it to FFG. You have people watching you there.
so sad.
You pissed off an entire culture. They know people. A woman even emailed you. Oh my God. You even destroyed Salah's relationship with his friends. Do you know how many people in Kuwait can't stand you? And you think us people in America give a fuck about warning you? No.
They are.
We want it to play out organically.
You know. It's a long story. I don't want to get into it, but yeah.
So in other words, you've been told not to talk about it, yet here we are. You literally just told us something that Salah told you not to. Did you not? Because all that matters to you is this YouTube channel and how you look. Not how Salah could be screwed over. Not how the guy in the pole barn storage unit could be screwed over. Not how Salah's family could be screwed over. Nope, never has cared.
They are insane.
Because she gets to go back to cushy Canada.
Thanks, Krista. She ate the food up, yeah. We have to feed the mom, too. I don't know how many infects. I don't know what's wrong, if there's anything wrong with the mom, but...
Oh, God. You just want to come out. You're a martyr. You know what a martyr does? They talk about what a giving heart they have, and it's everyone else's fault that these cats are going to die now. But you didn't even go to the park to release the kitten. Nope. When it was time to do the right thing, you didn't even go there. You did a voiceover on Salah's video.
We're just gonna have to leave the cats where we see them and, you know.
Amen. And don't film them. Thank you.
Tiffany, right?
Hi, Sammy. Yeah, you put that mom through fear, stress, for money. Wow.
Hey, Brooke.
Just when I think she can't shock me anymore, I'll be damned if she don't pull another rabbit out of the hat.
Yeah.
Yeah, she didn't even hand BBJ off either. Pete's did. Welcome to Clown Town.
I don't know, Rachel. I've known you since I was 7. You've always wanted to help out kitties in need while I sneezed beside you. Right? You know me. No.
You know me. I like to rescue cats. Yeah, that's you. Got a whole legacy on the YouTubes doing that. Exactly. We're just delusional and stupid and haters.
Oh. Hey, Scribgoat. The kitten, well, we watched my latest video.
He, not we, he.
Yo. That's all I can do. Yeah, thanks, Days. So I'm happy she's at least with her mom, but they're outside. I mean, outside cats don't have a good...
There's thousands in Kuwait. Then why don't you become active? If you're a resident, you have a civil ID and you're really married, and you don't leave every 90 days for a visa run because you're a tourist, why don't you get active? This could be your passion. This is what could release your soul from the dark to light. Do it. If you're so passionate about these cats, why aren't you using the money to do something about it?
Good chance at life. We all know that.
She will never volunteer. She'll sleep all day and eat on camera again.
So, yeah, page 5, I know.
I know. I'm just, I'm such a mercenary. And these people don't see it. I'm so glad you beezers see it. Jeez. You're being trolled, dude. Or else you got some strange people up in there.
Kuwait cares about the animals, but they have a specific authorities who take care of that. Yeah, exactly. So,
and it's not you.
I don't know what I can do. I'm gonna have to
take the money and get active with the volunteer system over there. What can I do to help? Boy, think of the weight you'll lose. When you put all your energy into something you love more than food. Cats. What happened? Why did the speaker stop? Hold on. The glee she had when talking about the kitten's parts is sickening. Yeah, she's kind of strange that way. She is strange. And we ain't even getting into that because that just makes it more uncomfortable. And they would rub Julia's back when she was in heat, which was creepy. All that shit makes me sick.
Yeah.
She loves food more than she loves Salah or her family. Let's get it right, guys. And second to that is sleeping. Pug mama. She had the filter do it again.
Donations for vet care, including them fixed. Well, the donations I got for PayPal, paid for you know, the food, the antibiotics, the checkup, everything like that. So thank you guys if you did donate.
What about the 500 in super chats? Can you, like, you know, take the 30% off? Everybody gets it. Take the $350 that's left over and donate it to whatever you said in your post of some rescue in Kuwait. Why don't you just donate it to them? That'd be great.
People donated like a lot through super chats. So
yeah, take that $350 and hand it over to the people that are trying to help the cats over there.
Hey, Superboy. Welcome, salam. The laws are different, yeah. I just assume like I can just yoink any pets. You know, if they're out on the street, they're fair game.
No, that's sick thought. That's sick thinking. It's really sick, Foodie. God forbid she goes near a playground and a kid's playing by itself.
But it's true. Like, we don't know. I mean, the kitten hadn't been vaccinated. It was very sick. You know, there was no test, so we don't know if it had anything. So that's the only problem.
No, the problem is you weren't allowed to. Because BBJ was really sick and you didn't treat BBJ. BBJ would come over and you'd kiss her and go, ooh, your ears stink. But you didn't look in them to see she had an infection. That's why things stink, is because there's an infection, Foodie. And you address it immediately. She's getting hard of hearing. No, she had an ear infection. Do you know how miserable BBJ had to be? 5 claws deep in the pads, grown over, curvature, till she was walking on basically shards of glass. Pain. Kidney infection. You know how bad that had to hurt for her to pee and walk? And yeah, you're such a mercenary.
Exactly. Yeah. Right. Right, teardrop. I'm gonna go back tomorrow and just try to give him the antibiotics.
How much you want to bet she didn't? I keep refreshing. She hasn't gone live. It is, I don't know, 8:30 at night. They should be awake, right? Her eating her first meal of the day kind of shit. Are they in the car? Are they going there? No, because they're not. Well, I mean, who knows? People might donate. Good God.
You know? And give the mom food and water. I gotta
Lies.
talk to that unfair fiasco stream tonight for asking why are you all going
No,
on?
she'll go live, but she'll say, yeah, we went there and they're gone. They're gone. You know what they say, like, lies are lies. Even if they're by omission, they're lies.
Who rescued a sick kitten, jeez. They all went for me. Her channel's toxic. They're all toxic.
You guys are full of shit. Whoever said that in her chat is a liar. I'm going to go see. They all came for you. What person is this saying this? Nicole. You are going to be... Girl, I hope you're ready for the heat of Twitter. And I'm not saying the reaction channels because I am not even going to dip my toe in your crazy pool. You are trying to become relevant so you can build your channel for money. Everybody knows what you're doing. Everybody's well aware. 1 million people do it. You're going to be the defender of Foodie Beauty. And yeah, so that's not true. You were not getting attacked. People, you asked people in your video what it is about Foodie Beauty that makes people come after her. And people were giving you legit proof of things. Nobody was coming after you. I read them all. Oh, you're going to be something, aren't you? Well, the Twitter is going to have a heyday with your ass.
Who rescued a sick kitten, jeez. They all went for me. Her channel's toxic. They're all toxic, Black Panther. Very bad. Very bad.
Yeah, we're toxic. Okay. That's what they're saying in the Twitter. Are you sure you want this attention? That's what they're saying in the Twitter. She went and made the video and doubled down. So it is what it is. I'm not getting involved in it. Yeah, that's the day Nicole knew she fucked up.
Hey, BBJ. Are you gonna say the kitten's a clout chaser? Thank you, bonus drain rat. I gotta make drain rat merch on my other thing.
Yeah, because you're such a good merch shop owner. You've got people that still haven't gotten orders from months ago on spring, and you don't even take care of it as a business owner. I can't believe it. Then you called the one a liar. You didn't order. You're just trolling me. Yeah, she's supposed to be giving it antibiotics twice a day, but I guess if she doesn't get to keep it in her room and cuddle it, then it just doesn't deserve the antibiotics, right?
My nephew had a cat show up on his door. He just moved in, and they think the past owners left him there.
It's the one in her chat, Ashley. It's the one in her chat. You'll see.
The cat looked deformed. Its back legs looked like a rabbit, and they cuddled it only. Aww. Poor deformed cat.
She wouldn't have picked up a deformed cat.
It's awful, Nicole. I'm telling you. I'm glad that you have your own brain to see this. Like,
You still feeling out your supporters? I'm glad you guys have brains. Thank God you have brains, or I wouldn't be able to grift anymore. I can't with her. The darkness hates the light. We know. She went after Milky and AYS. She called the rest of us naughty names. My feelings are hurt. Oh, that Nicole chick? Yeah, you can tell, she's a couple oars short of a canoe ride, okay? Let's not even go over there. Let that play out organically. Because like I said, that's kind of, anybody associated with her, if they fire up a channel, threatening to go after reaction channels, they just want to be heard. No. That's another tactic. She wants attention. She's going to be in the find out of the fuck around stage, and I'm not. Listen, I seen it all on Twitter, how it was going to play out, and they're not even reaction channels. This is Twitter. These people give 0 fucks. So there's that. Yeah. Shmee. Time to get on the cruise ship. Bring a collar and a leash, preferably a harness type, and come get your girl. Right? Take a nice cruise to Kuwait. Come get your girl. Twitter is wild. You know what's funny? Because you got Teardrop. Tracy was in the #1 place. Then Teardrop came along, right? Teardrop said, I'm by your side through the Marty stuff when all the other Beezers were getting doxxed by Marty and they ran. Teardrop's like, not me. I don't care. I live in a shack in the woods. What the fuck ever, right? And then we're like, Teardrop, you need to make a channel. You need to make a channel. We need to see these stories in real life, right? She's like, I ain't making no channel. Fuck those reaction channels. I don't, hey, we'd react to you. And then comes Nicole. Light bulb moment. I'll make the channel. I'll send her the most money. She's positioning herself. Social media is weird, but we're here to watch. And like an audience, we ain't getting involved. I don't understand how they got doxxed from a YouTube profile. Because Marty, he's got people. And she has money. Yeah. The Beezer steeplechase. The altar. It's an altar chase. First one to the altar wins. Hi, air fryer. That's why I'm not on Twitter. Right. I'm on there, but not like actively. I actually started a Twitter a bajillion when I started my Etsy store, so like 6 years ago. But I don't even talk on my Twitter. I just watch. I watch things. But I did go on my Twitter when Foodie put me in a timeout, and I said, "Well, this is a good thing because all of Girl World is on Twitter, so they could help me with their channels to say, hey, Foodie, put No Madness in a timeout so that you guys will know what's going on." You know what I'm saying? That's the only time. And then I did this real fun thing, day one in YouTube jail. I'm pasting. Baduna gifted memberships. We're going green. 10 members. Love you. And welcome new members. Anyway, yeah, so every day it was like, it was kind of fun. I was just doing fun shit, like day one of the lockdown. That was the Foodie Beauty put me in jail lockdown, in solitary confinement. And anyway, and then it was like the things I did that day. Then the second day, it was fun. And a lot of you came over there. A lot of you came over there and you were like, hey, and I'm like, oh my God, it was great. I loved it. And now you know that's where I'll be if she ever puts me back in a timeout. I'll hang out with you over there. And I do have a Twitch if I had to fire up. I don't use it, but I'll fire it up if I have to. I knew it was a wrap for Nicole when somebody called the bar and bought her husband a beer last night. I didn't even know she was married. Get out of here. Are you being funny? Are you being funny? Tiggsy just opened the door. Tiggs? I hear you. He's like a little man. I sent you a short in Twitter for us Gen Xers and you never got it. That's because I'm never on there. Ever. The only reason I had Twitch was so I could react to Shani and Rev. Then they got booted and I never went back on my Twitch. Oh, and yeah, and then I had Instagram because of Letitty. Because that's where she posted everything. So yeah, just had accounts, but good God, can you imagine? I couldn't even imagine having to keep up with all those apps. Oh my God, I couldn't do it. I can barely keep up with this one. I don't even do anything on my second channel. I will someday. Yeah, rest in peace, Marty. I still have faith that he's been silenced on an NDA or something. I do. And that he's going to pop up. Because remember when his friends were like, don't believe everything you see on his YouTube channel? It was a video. Don't believe everything you're being told or everything you see. That's my faith. He's been shut up. Like witness protection. And then one of these days he'll be like, bloop. We'll be like, ah. Yeah, but if you got friends in high places, Joanna, you can stream a funeral. I have to drop out, unfortunately. Thank you for coming on live. I really like your channel. Thank you for being here, Abby. I don't get to catch you live, and I am grateful I did today. Have a wonderful day, no madness and all. Everybody tell Abby to have a great day. I wouldn't be surprised either. Marty was the master of ceremonies. Right? He could be in Cuba at the beach sucking down cocky towels. Anyway, guys, I love y'all. I hope you all have a wonderful day. And thank you so much for the super chats. Thank you for the gifted memberships. You're trying to make me green in the next 2 days. Okay. If not, we'll try again next month. That's what we do here. All right, guys. I love you. And please have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.